What's up, y'all? It's Big Mouth, and I'm back with another video. Don't y'all just love me? Well, if you do, baby, stay tuned because, yeah, it's a big deal.
Girl, he got a big ass mouth.
Hey, y'all, what's up? So, listen, today I wanted to do the Baddies Ep.4 review, but I feel like this, y'all. Since Zeus is not about to give us a full episode, where they have the altercations, the happenings, the goings ons within the house, and them going out and doing their things at the club. If they're just gonna stretch these one little incidents out into 2, 3, 4 episodes, then I don't really see the point of giving you guys a blow by blow for every episode, because this entire episode we got one argument. So the entire episode basically takes place in two locations, one being the tour bus on the way to Vegas, and the second scene was in the house while they were in Vegas. So apparently, the entire episode is centered around this altercation between Scotland and Razor. Now, the altercation started where they were on the bus. They were drinking, having fun. Razor was twerking her ass on, everybody. She was throwing her ass around Krishan. She was throwing her ass around on some of the other girls, and everybody was just having a really good time. Now, the girls started playing a game, Never Have I Ever, and that seemed to, create some bonding between them, and we got to see them for the first time since the show started, which may have seemed like 3 or 4 weeks ago to us, but it was really 2 days ago to them girls, because they filmed this entire show within a week. We gonna talk about that too, because I'm getting fed up with that. Zeus, y'all gotta do better. After they get done playing the game, like I said, they're just drinking, having fun. Razor's twerking on people, and she catches the attention of Scotty, her body rather.
Wait, okay, I want to know the tattoos. What's going on? Let me see. All my tattoos have a story.
Now, I'm a fair kind of person. I really am. Like, I have to be impartial. I have to be neutral. I have to look at all sides equally. So when I look at situations, or when I'm watching these TV shows and things like that, and I know I have to review them for you guys, I'm watching from a bird's eye view. So I was watching, and from what everybody else saw, it looked fun, and Razor took it out of proportion. From what I saw, Scotty was playing in Razor's face. Okay, Scotty was playing in Razor's face from the very beginning of the altercation up until the fight. Teams, plural, because they kept going. So, but anyway, so as Razor is dancing and things like that, she was getting a lot of attention. Everybody on the bus, I think it's safe to say their eyes was all on Razor, because she was kind of dancing and twerking, and she was really the life of the party. Now, I think from what I saw, it was looking like Scotty got a little jealous, because Scotty was sitting over in the corner. She was participating, but she wasn't the center of attention. All eyes wasn't on Scotty. Let's just be real, baby girl. You're not much to look at. So, yeah, and the body ain't really bodying when you standing next to somebody like Razor. Now, Scotland is very pretty. Natural beauty. She's got a little natural beauty thing going on. I don't think Scotland has any work done. And if you look at Razor, you can tell Razor has a substantial amount of work done. So they are, Razor is sitting next to Scotty. And Scotty looking Razor all up and down, staring at her arms, touching on her, keep grabbing her arms, keep touching on her body. And Razor, you can clearly see Razor getting upset. She keeps snatching her hand back from Scotty, telling her to stop touching her. And Scotty is just not getting the point. Now, Scotty was trying to put on the perception that, she was doing this because she was just so fascinated with Razor's body. But from what I saw, and from what I know about women from hanging around them and being around them my entire life, I think that Scotty was trying to find imperfections with Razor's body. I think she was looking, because a lot of girls, as we all know, these girls, these strippers, these Atlanta girls, these sugar babies, you know how these new girls are, these Gen X's and these millennials are. They go lay on the basement table the first $5,000 they get, they run into somebody's hotel room, basement, table, something like that. They getting their butt pumped up, their hips pumped up, and all of these things, and run into the strip clubs. And then, months or years later, that silicone don't settle right, and they butt start forming lumps and dents and things like that. And they got these holes, these holes from getting the shots in their butts, and they just get tattoos over the scars, basically. And it's not even just with the basement work, it's with the BBLs too, because when you get a BBL, they have to give you like a tummy tuck, I guess, to fix the loose skin in the front. That from when they took the fat at, and when they do the tummy tuck, they have a scar underneath their navel. So a lot of times girls will get tattoos on their stomach or tattoos on their butt or their legs to cover up their surgery scars. And I do not know this to be a fact. I am not saying that Razor has had surgery or not. I'm just saying, based off my experience, I'm a 28-year-old man. I've been in the game a minute. I done seen a lot of women with surgery, okay? And Razor does seem to fit that profile from what I see. Her butt, it's abnormally large for a woman that is her height and her size. Her hips are abnormally wide. You can see it clearly when she has on sweatpants. Her butt does not move unless she actually physically grabs it and shakes it with her hands. So those are all signs of butt shots, in my experience, But like I said, I could be wrong. But I do think that's what Scotty was looking for. I don't think Scotty was necessarily trying to check out her tattoos or was that interested in her tattoos. I think that Scotty was using that as a way to try to put her on display so everybody on the bus could start looking at her body and seeing her imperfections, to try to get some of the attention off of her, or try to turn some of the good attention she was getting, because like I said, everybody was kind of vibing off of Razor. I think she was trying to turn people into like laughing at her. And to go a step further, like I said, I'm very perceptive. Like, baby, I'm going to analyze and overanalyze and reanalyze and all of that kind of stuff. So when they was all touching on each other, Low London, or Low Lauren, I'm sorry, she was showing him her breast. She was showing Krishan her breast, and Krishan was like rubbing on her breast, and she couldn't believe that they was fake. And Low was like, yeah, they don't have no scar.
They so big.
They ain't got that scar.
That bitch is beautiful.
So that further lets you know that plastic surgery was a conversation that was being had already on the bus. So you got, while everything is going on, and you got Razor standing up, she's getting agitated, trying to show these tattoos, because Scotty, every time she shows a tattoo, Scotty just want to see more. Oh no, let me see more. I want to see the rest of them. I want to see the one down here. Scotty grabbing on her breast, which I don't understand, because you can clearly see the tattoos on her breasts. And Scotty looking all in between her breasts. I'm like, girl, you trying to see if you see a scar. You know what you looking for, boo. So, but yeah, so as she's standing up, showing them her tattoo, she done pulled her pants down. Now you got Low and Scotty over here whispering to each other and laughing. Now, mind you, Low is the one who was just showing Krishan her breast 20 minutes ago, telling Krishan that her breast was fake. So I'm just getting fake vibes from Low and from Scotty at this point. Like, it feel like they was off to the side having a conversation, basically trying to figure out if her body was real or fake. And Razor probably wasn't letting them know. So they was trying to do everything they could to kind of, expose her for having a fake body without saying it. And that's one thing about a passive aggressive person. I can't stand passive aggressive people, because they'll do certain things knowing that they have a hidden agenda, but they so scary, or they so scared of conflict that they don't want to outright just say, hey girl, is your body fake or is your body real? Who did your body? They don't want to just outright say that, so they do all of this sneaky, conniving, backdoor stuff. And like I said, that's what Razor was feeling. Now, when they got into it on the bus, Razor said something, and Scotty replied in a way that kind of gave me a question mark. She said, you wanna see something, just say that. You said you wanted to see something. And then she said, Scotty replied and said, yeah, your tattoos. I want to see your tattoos. Now, If it was already understood between you and Razor that you wanted to see her tattoos, why did Scotty feel the need to go ahead and throw that right in there as soon as Razor said you wanted to see something? She automatically jumps over her, yeah, your tattoos. You felt the need to say that because you know you wasn't really looking at them tattoos. So that shows shield. That shows shield right there. Oh, if I keep saying I'm looking at tattoos, I don't have to really say what I was really looking for. And then Razor said, you already saw them last night. So apparently the night before, off camera, Razor, I guess, was showing her body off or showing her tattoos off, or Scotty had asked her about her tattoos because she had saw her body. So I that further lets me know that Scotland has already seen something on Razor's body that she wants the rest of the girls to see. You didn't see because you didn't saw her tattoos last night. So the fact that you pressing so hard for her to show her tattoos on this bus in front of these girls tells me that you seen something when y'all was in private, and you want the rest of the people to see now that y'all in public in front of these cameras. And I really didn't like how the other girls was kind of egging it on. Like I said, Lo was egging it on, sitting over there snickering and laughing with Scotty. Biggie was egging it on, talking about turn around, show the camera. It was a conversation in a way that the camera skipped from Scotty touching on Razor's arm all the way to Razor standing up, getting upset, pulling her pants down. There was a conversation that was had in between there that we did not get to see, where, I don't know, but it seemed like some of the girls was in on it with Scotty. I feel like it was a little inside joke that everybody was in on about Razor's body except for Razor. And Krishan picked up on it. Krishan's best friend picked up on it, and that's why they moved out the way. Like, it was definitely some underlying shade, but we'll never know. But that's what I do think the real reason behind Scotty and Razor altercation was, because at its core, at its base, at the base of it, if we just looking at the basics, it didn't make sense for you to get this mad over these tattoos. It didn't. Now, fast forward, you got them in the bathroom. Now, I'm skipping around. I told y'all I'm not doing a blow by blow. The episode was just retarded. So I'm not going to do a blow by blow. So we fast forward and we're in the bathroom at the end of the episode and they arguing. And when Razor said she felt violated, she wasn't talking about no tattoos. She wasn't mentioning these tattoos. The only person mentioning her tattoos was Scotty. She kept saying, I felt violated when you was touching my body, when you pulled on my thong, because when she was standing up on the bus and she showed her, put her pants down and showed her tattoos, Scotty then grabbed her thong and tried to pull her thong down like she was trying to show something to everybody once again. So Razor says, you know what you asked me on the bus before we got into it. You know what you asked me. And she said, yeah. And here goes Scotty again. Yeah, I asked you about your tattoos. She said, no, it wasn't about no tattoos. Boom. Got you. Right there. Razor let us know there was something else they was arguing about. Something to do with Razor's body and Scotty and a question she asked her about her body. Y'all do the math. Now, what I will say is this. It was your fault for not shutting it down as soon as you saw what was going on. As soon as you peeped that she was trying to make a joke out of you, as soon as you peeped that she had an ulterior motive, you should have shut it down and moved away from her. You kept having to tell that girl to stop touching you. So clearly you wasn't making it a point. You wasn't being serious enough that she thought that you was seriously telling her to stop touching you, because she didn't stop. And then you got up and further let her examine your body after you peeped what was going on. I felt like Razor felt like she had something to prove at that point. So you chose to prove a point when you should have chose to shut the shit down and be a grown woman about it and maintain your dignity and self-respect. Because what you actually did, and I just found out Razor has a boyfriend at home, you actually pulled your pants down in front of men, because it was definitely a security guard on that bus and it was definitely a cameraman on that bus. So in that room with them while they was all doing that, it was two men watching them do all of that. So, and that further lets me know that Scotty was trying to be shady. Because them men, when they was up, and you can see their reflection in the mirror, when Razor was up doing her thing, those men were definitely locked in on Razor. The camera was locked in on Razor. The security guard was locked in on her. And everybody else was. Which further lets me know that Scotty was a little jealous. But yeah, Razor, you did not handle what you was supposed to handle when you was supposed to handle it. Because you throwing that temper tantrum, ruining everybody's night, trying to stop them from going out, and all of this, trying to fight her 300 times. Girl, that was so unnecessary. And it was a knee-jerk reaction. And Razor was mad at herself. That's why she did all that. That's why she kept running around the house screaming, because she felt objectified. She felt like, as a business owner and a grown woman, I should not be on this bus pulling down my pants, doing all of this, trying to prove myself and show these tattoos to, prove a point to this girl. And she's right. You should not have did it. But you did do it. You did let that girl make a mockery out of you. You did let that girl make a display out of you. And that's something you should have just dealt with on your own. You got mad and you sitting here running around, keep yelling about self-respect, honey, when you didn't have none for yourself. Because had it been me, it wouldn't have went that far. Baby, you saw the tattoos already. Stop talking about tattoos. Let's move on. That's all that had to be said. But yeah, y'all, that's all I got. I ain't got no more. I did want to examine Tommy and Natalie taking the jet and letting the other girls ride the bus, but I'll do that in another video. And I also want to address these long drawn out scenes. Zeus, y'all make too much money over there to be trying to stretch out a whole season of a show through a week, giving us these on running episodes that just look like Tyler Perry films and Tyler Perry shows. Like, girl, we is tired of these 30-minute scenes. But we'll examine that in another video too. So that's all I got, y'all. I ain't got no more. Please go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to go ahead and keep making these videos as long as y'all want to see them. So let me know that y'all want to see them by hitting that like button so YouTube can recommend my videos. So yeah, that's it, guys. And you guys have a great day. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.